Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Off, and I'm here, as you might hear, doing my laundry. And what better time to review some products or review some things than when I'm doing my laundry? But wait, I think I'm missing something. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to fix that. I need to wear a hat, right? So I decided, since I'm doing some laundry, that I was going to do some things while I'm doing the laundry, which is I have a couple games I got to check out, and I got to check out a couple products, or actually one product. And let's see, the first thing, oh, and there goes my heat. So you get to hear all kinds of noises while I'm doing this. But first I wanted to share what I got sent to me to Nintendo Dad's headquarters is the Gravilogic Switchblades. That's these things. I got these in the mail today. They're gray and black, or silver and black. Kind of look like marble. And I'll put some other screens on, edit the video of course. But they go on the side of your Switch when you're playing in tabletop mode. So there's a left and a right, so I gotta make sure I got that there. And you slide it in to protect the rails on your Switch, so that when you're playing in tabletop mode with, say, your Joy-Cons or your Pro Controller, you can prop it up instead of using this, this handy dandy little kickstand that we all don't like, I guess. You can use the Switchblades here, and then set it down on the table, and I'll probably be showing some video of that too in a minute. But you set it on the table and just let it sit there, and then you can then get your controller and start playing tabletop mode. So I thought that was really cool, and I thank the guys at Gravilogic for sending me a pair of these to check out. They're really cool, and I don't know how much I'm going to use them, because I don't usually play in tabletop mode, but maybe I will start playing tabletop mode more often. It comes with little instructions on how to make sure you don't break them, so and how to take them when you take them off. So you gotta basically get it in the right position, push it forward while you're lifting up. Am I going in the right way? Because you don't want to snap it the wrong way there. And slide that off. Got that one off. And now I'm gonna go over here and slide that one off. And that one seems to slide on nice and easy on that side. This one was a little bit tight. But looking at the rails, it's plastic, so it's a possibility they could wear out if you use them a lot, but they feel pretty solid. They're not heavy at all. They don't feel like they can break, but it does feel like it could take an impact if it lands on the edge rather than your Switch. So that's one good positive thing for having these on there, and also too, it helps protect what your Joy-Cons connect to on the inside there. So another positive there. The only downside I think to this is that lots of plastic, so there's a potential of it breaking or snapping if you're not careful. So I would say probably not good for kids, more the adult, teenage to adult user. But I think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna have to play around with that some more. I'll talk about it more on the show probably. So with that, let's there's actually two games I actually got to check out, and I think I'm gonna do that right now as well, while you hear my laundry going and my heat going, my furnace going. I got two games. I got EarthNight. See if you see that over here? I gotta make sure I've got the camera going in the right spot. There's EarthNight, and then the other game I got is Crash Drive 2. 2 games that I'm going to check out with you guys right now. So let me get it into the dock and we can check it out. Alright, before we get into EarthNight, I wanted to show you, or actually we are going to get into EarthNight. Before I do a little let's play, let's go check out some video that I took. Alright, so when you're going to start a game, and what you've seen when I was messing around with it in tabletop mode, you might have saw that it's given you some of the controls for, in this case, this is for Sydney's controls. I like how Sydney plays compared to the other guy. And let's see, what's his name? I think I took his screenshots too. So, Stanley. Because Sydney has double jump, and that comes in handy. So I'm guessing that depending on which character you pick will depend on how hard the game is for you. So there are quite a few things you can do when playing this game, and some moves. So as you saw, there's double jump, there's downward dash, forward dash, and depending on what you do, you can fast fall as well and destroy an enemy as you're running through. And then this also gave me a screenshot of what to do when you get to the head of the dragon and how to stab it. So there is a method to doing that. And from what you can see in the screenshots too, this art is phenomenal artwork. I love the artwork in this game. It's really cool. Here's some of the gameplay I've had where you can see that I'm getting through and bouncing off the heads of some of these monsters. If you don't hit them just right, you take damage, which is done here, as you see in the heart up there in the upper left corner there. Hey, look, my dryer's done. But if you do enough combos too, you could see Gyro's gaining health from also hitting them just right and doing some combo jumps. So, this was repeating itself, but when you see that I don't land on their right and I keep hitting them, I'm losing health. But if I get a nice combo going, which you'll see in the wheel here, where it's 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm starting to gain health now, which I thought was really cool. And one of the things you're doing here also is you see the 13.7, 14, 22. I'm collecting liters of water. Water is the currency in space when you need to purchase items for throughout the game here. So the first run through you don't get any items to use. But if you go through it again, there will be some areas where if you've unlocked a weapon and you can land on it or you run through it, then you pick it up and you can use it. So, which I thought was really cool. I don't think I got any of those yet. But here I am at the head of the dragon, and if I hit it just right, you can see I'm taking out in that red line up there, getting ready to take out the dragon. And when I do that, I gain its tooth, which is also worth some money. And let's see, I was starting to get pretty good, and you're making a run through it. You know, this, now that I think of it, is you gotta run from dragon to dragon. Once you kill one, you dive off of it and you dive to the next one, kind of like what you'll see as you see here in the screenshot. I'm diving to the next one, and then you can kind of float towards the one you want to try to get to or attack next. And then once you just keep going to consecutive dragon after dragon after dragon until you run out of health, and then you return to your spaceship. So here's an instance where I'm flying down in the next mesosphere. So each sphere represents a level, and this is level 2, I believe. And that's as far as I've gotten so far when testing out this game. So there you can see where I was going towards the dragon I wanted to get to. And running through, collecting all this stuff that I can trade in from as currency. And let's see, do I beat this one? I don't remember. But see, this is me. If I'm not doing the timing just right, it takes a lot more work. And if you don't do it in enough time, when that timer goes out, then I won't kill that dragon. And when I don't kill a dragon, I have to start over. I was almost there, but I didn't make it in time. Which sucks, because that was a pretty good dragon. So here's me running through, and you can see these squared items here. Looks like they're transparent items at the moment. There's a boot there, so that's probably, I think it's an extra jump there. But when you unlock it and you add it to your inventory and you can start using it when you're jumping here. I think this is one of the areas where you'll see me die too, and you can see what happens when you die. I just couldn't get, if you're not timing things right, you'll hit enemies and you just take damage, and your run ends. So there is some timing between the running. And see, I didn't get enough height there to jump on that guy. So I crash, and I get zapped up by my spaceship. Once you get zapped up and go in your spaceship, that's when you can trade in all the stuff you've collected up to that point. And so this is what I collected up to that point. I killed 2 dragons, got a couple eggs, trade them in, and see what they're worth, and you can put it towards your water. You can see behind that old guy there, there's a tank there that's collecting all the water that I've been collecting. And he's also saying some funny stuff too, but he talks about all the things you collected, and he's teaching you what things are worth. And I haven't had a chance to upgrade much yet. I just got started, and I collected that sword, this bread, and I kept going through, and then I gave Stanley a try. And his timing too was interesting, so I had to get used to learning how to do his sword. But yeah, you get another chance. You don't die if you don't get to kill that dragon. You just move on to the next one. You only die when you lose that health in the upper left corner there. Or not die, you just, I guess if you use a Pokemon term, you faint. So this shows that I wasn't successful in my last thing, and he's crying. So here's me going through again with Stanley and hopping through, and this is getting to the head of the dragon. Hopefully this one was a little more successful. Me understanding the rhythm of hitting and stabbing that dragon in the head, which it looks like I did. So on to the next one. So let's see now. Let's go back to here. So I killed a couple dragons. He's still sad because he wants to keep going and do better. And so that's Stanley and his spaceship. More things I've collected. Oh, there, I got 2 more fangs added into that. A couple more items, like the double jump boots, which is good for probably for Stanley. Not so much needed for the girl. So let's. Now we can hold on our liters of water. Okay, so I'm upgrading that. And this is a part where I got to grab some of the items using the bread and the boots. And sliding in, make the kill. Yeah, it comes with the timing too of how I'm stabbing. You can't just sit there and do like a power hit. You gotta do it just right. I thought I was gonna miss that one. Let's see. For this video, I think this one I die. I'm getting close to it. Oh no, I'm getting close to the head of this one, which is good. I just kept getting two and then that, and you know, getting sucked up back into the spaceship. Hopefully you get the idea of how this goes here. Again, that's EarthNight, and that's how you play that game. Let's go check out the other game. Alright, so like I said, my drying is done, but before we go, here's a game that I just downloaded. Like I said, I have Crash Drive 2. I haven't touched it yet, so let's take a look at it together here. Crash Drive 2, put my name in, tutorial, we gotta go through a tutorial. Here you can select a car and check out new cars. Let's buy it. This kind of gives me some mobile vibes here. So I guess I'm gonna have to buy this. Get a rusty truck. Upgrade it by driving with it. Leveling cars allows you to buy more cars. Each car is unique, so collect all 30. I want to do the monster truck, so I'm assuming I need to... Okay, select the truck. Alright. Canyon is the first level you can play in. You can unlock levels by completing challenges. Let's start the fun in canyons. Okay, let's play. Would you like to enable online play? Sure. Event starting. I'm trying to get the train. I don't know why. Okay. Wow. I think I see where I need to go now. I can't. The camera, I can't see what's going on. Come on. I need to drive up there to see if I can get that going again. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get over there. No! Okay, gravity is not an issue. I think. There we go. I'm up there now. Oh, nope. Okay, let's go. Let's go up here. Let's see. I want to see what's over here. Oh, almost made it too. Let me go back to the garage. And I can max this out. Fully leveled the car. Tag event. we go. Oof. Wow, that guy's got 22. Trying to see what was stolen. $12 seconds left. I don't think I'll have time to get up there and get those up there. Shoot. I came in second. Interesting. Options. What are the options? Music on. Sound effects on. Your name. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna quit. I'll quit that. Alright, so you get a feel of what that Crash Drive 2 is. Let's see. Credits. What are these things? Time trials, probably. Oh, achievements. Okay. I can unlock achievements. Okay. Alright. I think I tortured you guys enough. Thanks for hanging out with me while doing my laundry. Dryer's done, like you heard earlier. I need to go put away my clothes now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for checking out these items. If you're interested in checking out the Gravilogic Switchblade, go check them out at gravilogic.com/switchblade, or just go to gravilogic.com and you'll see the Switchblade there. Give them a look. See if that'll interest you. If you play tabletop mode, I think that is definitely a better option than the Switch's normal kickstand. And then we got the two games, the EarthNight, which I think is a great running game for the Switch. You can get it at other places. In fact, it just released on the PlayStation recently in the last couple weeks. So you do have options. But if you like your games on the go like I do, then it's a good option to have on the go for a quick play. And then there's Crash Drive here. First look at that. First impressions. I mean, it's your basic game. It almost looks like it's a, I would say, Nintendo 64 game, maybe GameCube. Getting closer there, maybe. But I do like that there is some online elements that you can play with other people. Didn't look like there was much as far as playing with friends. But I think I'm going to dig into this a little bit more because I want to see if there's any other options, or at least read into it. Like I said, I'm going to try to remember to put the things that we've used here into the description, links to these games, to the Nintendo Switch eShop, and then also to the Switchblades. I'll put a link in there. Thanks for hanging around and doing laundry with me. You guys have a good one.